My God. I mean, I know I'm supposed to be talkative and I'm supposed to be like real animated and hype, but my God, man. 1917 is amazing. So, this is my non-spoiler, very quick review of 1917, a war film that came out at the very tail end of 2019. And I must say, I just finished watching it, so I'm just coming in and sitting down. This is more of a reaction than it is a review. And I must say that it's amazing. It's shot in a way that very few things are. I don't want to be all artsy, like, oh, this is so beautiful. But people look at reviewers and they say things like, we're too critical. And they say things like, oh, you make it seem like you can tell what a good movie is and a great movie is. And when I look at this movie, all I can say is that if you don't know what good directing is, if you don't know what it takes to make a beautiful film, please find a way to watch 1917. I know that the year has turned over and it's at the end of its run in theaters, but there's Redbox, there's APKs. Just find a way to look at it. Even if you're the only person in the theater, that might make it better if you can catch it while it's in theaters. A daytime show, a nighttime show, it's very impressive to watch. Now, I'll be honest, because I just came out of watching this movie, I don't have any actor names. I don't know any of the people involved besides the director, who is Sam Mendes, and Benedict Cumberbatch, who plays one of the generals. And also, I think it's Mark Strong, who plays another, commanding officer. But I didn't recognize many faces, and that's not a bad thing. Everyone did a great job. It was just so impressive. You watch a movie and you watch camera cuts. We watch traditional action movies, and if you watch a traditional action scene, you'll see one person's face, swinging a punch, and then they'll cut to another camera angle, and you see another person swinging a punch. And the whole time you're doing that, you're thinking to yourself, this is what normal action looks like. 1917 takes that and just turns it on its head in a way that I have not seen in a movie. I've seen it in a video game. If anybody's ever played the game God of War from, I think it's like 2015, 2016, the most recent God of War on PS4, it is a one-shot game, meaning the camera sits right over your main character's shoulder and it does not cut. It doesn't fade to black. You don't see a perspective shift throughout 95% of the game. Same thing with this movie. You can watch real closely and see where, okay, they probably set up for another shot here and then they picked it up and just started moving. But if you're just casually watching this, you will not notice the cuts. You will watch the whole movie and not notice that they stopped rolling the camera. There's only one time where the screen goes black and then it comes back to exactly where they left off and they pick up and it's non-stop moving again. The camera work is amazing. I know I'm supposed to be talking, but you almost want to sit and revel in the fact that somebody, I don't know how, but managed to maneuver a camera around so many moving pieces, and everybody, whether they're in the foreground, the background, everybody's doing their job while that camera is rolling. I must say, it's incredibly impressive. I want to say I haven't seen anything like it. If you're a fan of things like Band of Brothers, if you're a fan of really any war film, you want to check this thing out. It was riveting. Like, I started watching it real late. I had a late showing, and I thought, I would lose interest. But when that thing started, I just got locked in because it was just so amazing to look at all the things that's moving and going on the screen with no cuts. I can imagine the actor had to be just dead tired. If they had to shoot more than one take of certain things, man. Anyway, Christian worldview time. This is not one for everyone. It's pretty gruesome at some parts because it's World War One. It's no man's land, so you got skeletons and dead bodies and rats and pieces of people blown off. It's pretty graphic. But besides those things, I would say it is definitely a good watch. It's not wholesome at all, but it's a war movie, and if you like yourself a good war movie, this is a good one to watch. Hats off to Sam Mendes for doing what he did, and I just gotta say I was blown away from start to finish. Just blown away. The emotion that you see from the main two actors, and really it gets cut down to one at a certain point, and he just continues to carry the weight of everything that's went on, and you really get the feel as though you've watched this guy's entire 6-hour journey in 2 hours. Again, from the Christian perspective, you're gonna see some, war injuries is the worst part of it. I didn't even notice language, and to be honest, the dialogue is not even that important. It's just watching this thing unfold and the things that this soldier goes through to accomplish his mission. It's impressive. Give it a watch. If it's in theaters, find a way to see it. APKs, Redbox, whatever you got to do to check out 1917. I don't know when you're finding this, but if you find it and you can get to it, by all means, get to it and take a look. Again, age appropriate, late teens, high school age, maybe, if they can deal with seeing some gruesome war injuries. But outside of that, I don't see any negatives. I saw a very good film. I'm just blown away. But anyway, that's all I have for this one. Enjoy yourself. Guard your heart. Please come back and see me on another one.